A woman that regret leaving her man. Social media and these other single women try to trick women that's in good, healthy relationships out of their spot. A lot of times they always tell them how fun it is to be single, to be free, to be able to talk, to experience, deal with all these different guys, not talking about the downside of these very things. When you're with one man that's a good man who's good to you and good for you, that's a healthy relationship. He knows you and all your flaws. You know him and all his flaws. You're not dealing with the bullshit or the outside noise. But so the grass a lot of times to other people look greener on the other side when it's not really is. The grass is greener wherever you water it. So if you're taking care of your person and your person is taking care of you, stay in your relationship and flourish together, build that strong foundation, and just keep growing. Because I'm here to tell you, I'm married and I already know there's nothing out there for me. It's just the streets, and I'm good on all that.
Hey, we're gonna clap it up, man. It's just always refreshing to hear another married man come on here and speak the truth. It's just really refreshing. And one thing about it is he's absolutely 100% right. And it's multiple parts I really want to dig into and break this thing down. Listen, the first part is when women who already have great relationships, when they're around other women who don't have great relationships or are single, sometimes like to try to paint a picture like the streets is where it's at. And the truth of the matter, that's not what's going on, man. It is crazy out there in the streets right now. Listen, do not let social media, do not let the glitz and the glamour, like what y'all see on these quick snapshot on Instagram and quick TikTok videos, do not let them take you down the wrong road. Because I'm telling you, the truth of the matter is most of y'all are good where y'all at, and y'all are at where y'all supposed to be. Listen, the streets. I made a video actually talking about street freedom versus relationship freedom. When you're in a relationship, it's actually freedom because it's like it is no real mental worry a lot of times, especially when it's a healthy relationship. You have someone. It's just freeing to know that you have someone to come home who loves you, who cares about you, who wants to provide and protect for you, right? Who wants to take care of the kids, who wants to, do the things to make sure that the family flourish and you guys are building. It's a freeing feeling. Now, when it comes to the streets, it's for a lot of women they feel like they're free because I don't gotta be accountable to nobody but myself. Right? I don't got to worry about any of these other responsibilities to a man or to a household and things like that. And so somehow they get bamboozled thinking that because they have quote unquote, they think they have a lot of options, but it's really just men who looking to have them for one night. And I think a lot of them do realize over time, or hopefully sooner than later, that that's not really freedom because you actually trapped in that cycle. You actually trapped in that world and you can't, and there's so many people in that world who just only looking to take and not to give. You actually trapped because you never really find somebody who really actually looking to pour into you. And so you trapped in that world. You've built this image, you've built this persona, and a lot of times you can't escape that, especially now being that with what's going on social media. Anything you post on social media, that's it. It's on there forever. So a lot of people are not conscious of that. And a lot of women are conscious of that, what they say online and, the image they portray, men can go search that. They may can hide for a while, but they may have a homeboy like, hey, I used to follow this girl on OF, right? Or hey, she was online back in the day, popping it, busting it. And, she might have cleaned up, maybe started going to church and, looking to be redeemed. But those photos are always floating around. Those videos are always floating around. So it's not really freedom. You actually get yourself trapped in that. And I think that's the illusion that many of them miss. And so, like I said, back to the point of the video is he's absolutely right. Being in a relationship, with a man, that's really where you want to be in a healthy relationship. You know, listen, that doesn't mean that it's always gonna be times where you flying out and y'all doing these extravagant things. No, listen, we trying to live out here, we trying to make it, we trying to build. So sometimes, you know, that's what's gonna be going on. It's not gonna be every day exciting like what y'all guys see on IG or TikTok and all that. That's a false sense of reality. That's not real. Them folks not really living the life they saying they are. So don't get caught up in that. And like I said, shout out to him because he seemed like a really good dude, man. He on point. The fact that he had common sense, that's what make him a good husband. I can already tell. He really preaching it. Y'all ain't got to listen to me. Just hearing that, just another recognition to what it is to be a husband, a good husband. And that's what really I think a lot of women need. They just really need just good, wholehearted, working men who gonna help them create a life, because the life they trying to live is gonna be very short lived. Very short lived. They're gonna get caught up in something, and we're gonna see them looking like Vivica Fox and all them, still talking about they at 60. I'm single, I'm looking for a man. Listen, no. Grow up, find you somebody to build a life with. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want that, that's totally fine too. But don't be mad and don't be later talking about how there's no good man out here. I couldn't find nobody. Listen, it's plenty of good men out here. It's plenty of good men out here. They're out here working. They looking to find a wife to build something with. They looking to give love and provide and have kids with and build a happy home. But it's just too much of shenanigans going on out here, man. It's too much lying. It's too much fronting. It's too much clout chasing. It's too much false reality out here on what's really real. You know, yes, there's a 1% of a lifestyle that people really living it like that. But most people ain't living like that. They putting on the front. So most people get up, they go to work, right? And they come home, they're happy, they have a great relationship. Those people you don't see online, you hear all the women talking about all that nonsense, man. Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, ladies, y'all think it's sweet out here. It's not. It's not, because the ratio of man is crazy already, number one. I think it used to be like 4 to 10, but now it's probably like 2 to 10. And then you add in the LGBTQ community of men, that number is even lower. You know what I mean? So like the good women, the women who have great attributes to be a wife, they snatching up the good man quick. They like, look, I'm gonna stay low key, I'm gonna stay in my lane. Y'all ain't gonna hear from me like that online. Listen, I'm just trying to live my life and be happy. Because what y'all talking about, I promise you, they is not rocking with y'all baddies. So y'all play with it, y'all want to, man. But like I said, shout out to bro, man. I really appreciate and seeing another brother out there, another husband who on point. He talking the right language. He speaking facts. He on point. And he just spitting the gospel, man. So we need more men like this to stand up and speak out. Because again, this is what the channel is about. This is what the husband code is about building that community of real men, of real husbands who really spitting the facts out here what's really going on. And so I just want to say shout out to him, man. You know, he definitely another real one out here, man, who really giving y'all what's real and not this false sense of reality. So shout out to him. But hey, what y'all think? Drop a comment below. Subscribe to the Husband Code if it's your first time. If you've been watching for a while, subscribe. And also, if you got any value from this video, hit that like button. And also, we're going to keep dropping videos like this, so hit the notification bell so you don't miss another one. And until next time, I appreciate y'all. Much love. Peace.